Now, our own BBC Sport team is helping to mark the countdown to the Paris Games by raising awareness of climate issues alongside Sport England. They are 4 days into a 500-mile bike ride from Manchester to Paris, and today they're in Bisham Abbey, from where Sarah Dawkins has sent this report.
Well, hello from somewhere in the Buckinghamshire countryside. We're nearly halfway through this cycle to Paris, and today is an absolute scorcher. And joining me to talk a little bit more about this is former Olympic cyclist Chris Boardman. Hi, Chris.
Good afternoon. What a welcome bit of shade we've got at the moment.
Yeah, lovely bit of shade from this heat, which, you know, they're tricky conditions. We're expecting it to be even hotter in Paris. How concerned should we be about heat and the impact on sport?
Well, we've experienced a whole lot on this trip, haven't we? From, biblical levels of rain to heat notching up, and today it's above the average levels for the time of year, and it sneaks up on you. You don't realise how much fluid you actually need, and even I've got a bit of background of riding in heat, got caught out yesterday, I'd underhydrated, and it's a real danger to life. We know that when we get to Paris, it's likely that the Olympic athletes are going to face even higher temperatures than we've experienced, and we're just breaking records to the point that breaking records is stopping becoming news.
Well, thank you very much, Chris. I'll let you cycle off there. Well, as well as talking about sustainability, we're also using this cycle to call in on different sports and speak to the athletes about their preparations for these games. And we started this morning at the National Badminton Centre in Milton Keynes and spoke to the athletes there. Two athletes who will be heading to the games in Paris. Ben Lane and Sean Vendy will be competing in the men's doubles. You travel on Monday. How are you feeling? Are your bags packed?
Bags are packed. Feeling really excited to go. It's been a lot of preparation, a lot of build-up. So yeah, just this last week sort of dragged on a little bit, and I'm really excited to get to Paris now.
I spoke to you guys a couple of months ago, and you said you definitely feel like you are capable of causing an upset. Have you still got that confidence?
Yeah, for sure. We had a couple of prep tournaments in US and Canada, and we've done exactly what we wanted to do and showed that again we can beat top pairs on our day. So yeah, no reason why not.
Our prep has gone as well as we'd hoped, so we're playing the best I've ever seen us play. But there's a lot of people out there who want to stop us as well. So I think we can do something really spectacular, and we want to show the country what we can do. And yeah, we will see what the next 2 weeks hold. But I'm just really excited to go out there and perform.
Well, we've arrived at Bisham Abbey, the home of Great Britain's hockey teams. Lovely to get a warm welcome after a very hot day in the saddle. Those hockey teams have been training and putting all the hard yards in here to try and get some success out in Paris. The men's team are currently ranked third in the world, while the women's team will be hoping to emulate the success of the last three Olympics, 2 bronze and that very memorable gold in Rio in 2016. Those teams travelled yesterday to France by train, and with 250 miles still to go on this cycle, that sounds like a very sensible idea.
Sarah Dawkins there, multitasking at its finest.